Greetings everybody and welcome to my latest Minecraft tutorial. Today it is time for episode number 13, and is that a bad number? I could just skip it and just go straight to 14. But what would be the fun in that? Sidetracked already. I think that's a new record. Okay. Today's episode we are going to do something that is to me relatively important, and that is setting up a tree farm. Now, right here is so laggy. I don't get it. What is under here? Okay. A tree farm is something that's going to come in handy mostly when, thank you, when you want to have a nice, sustainable place to go and get some trees. I'm thinking somewhere. Can you do it? I don't know. Somewhere in that direction, a little bit off away from the home, is a good place to put it. Either that or up there, but in any case, we need a nice flat area. And there's a, there we go, little orb floating around out here. And we're gonna go ahead and probably set something up over there. But first, we need to gather our supplies. Now, unfortunately, this is one of those instances that I talked about early on in tutorial. It seems we have a refugee. I'll deal with you later. This is one of those situations that I've talked about early in my tutorial series where sometimes I may have to cheat to do what I need to get done. In this case, I traveled God knows how far trying to find a couple of new biomes so that I would get the saplings needed to do this, because you know, here we've got the birch, we've got the oak, but I have not encountered a jungle or a taiga yet. So unfortunately, most of this has been obtained through cheaty methods. I'm sorry, it had to be done. So we're gonna go ahead and grab this. I don't want those down there, I want them up here. Grab some torches for lighting. We're gonna grab some extra wood in case we need it. The fencing is going to be for perimeter purposes. I got a straggler here. And then some birch. We're gonna grab all of it for now. And what can I put in here? I got it. Let's make more torches. Perfect. And now grab this, because this design is going to be similar to what MrMFretwell did with his tree farm, where he had it set up pretty nicely. God, there's chickens everywhere. Sorry, but this project is requiring me to remove all chickens from the premises. Thank you. Come again. Now you can see I've got torches laid out all over the place here because I was doing some extensive traveling, and in fact I'm going to be leaving a trail of destruction. I need to clear this out some, so there's going to be some stuff laying around, and in fact I'm going to do that off camera, so I will be back in just a moment after I have this cleared out. Hang tight. Okay, we have a pretty nice big open area to work with. First thing I'm going to do over here is mark off a boundary, and just gonna, whoa, no, there. Mark off just a bit of a border. And go around and do this, just so I kind of have an idea of how far out this is going to go. I think this should suffice in terms of overall size. Now, never fear, I have more torches in the chest. I just want to get this out. Now, we can expand out this way if I need to, but we're going to start with this. Oh, these darn seeds. Just everywhere. First things first, we need you and you. Well, I should probably have you down here too. There we go. That's what I wanted. Now, the basic idea is we're going to have the trees lined up in the center here. They're just gonna kind of populate this center portion, and they're gonna be spaced. He did 3 by 3 plots. So we're just gonna pick a corner, and we're gonna go ahead. He went up 9 levels. It's like a pretty good amount to do. So we're gonna put that down. That's gonna be 1 corner. Now jump. That should be 1, 2, 3. I think I've got that correct now. Now the way that I want to do this is 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Let me get back up there. That was probably not the smartest thing I could have done. But this will allow them to have a room to grow, and it'll cap them off. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and then in. Then we're just gonna keep going down the line like this, and we're gonna leave 3 spaces, and we're gonna put that in, and that's gonna give the tree room to grow up, but it won't grow too high. And it'll allow us to plant several trees, in fact. Although he did mention in the corners you couldn't put any saplings, so keep that in mind while you're doing this. You're not going to have any sapling in your corner plots, so prioritize, people. Decide which ones are important to you. Now this part is pretty straightforward, I think. Yeah, we're just gonna keep on going down the line, and I'm gonna finish working my way around, and I shall be right back. Stay tuned again. Go down. Continue to work our way down. It's very skippy right now. I don't really know what's going on. But in any case. Alright, so that's that. Now we gotta get back up there. And finish this. I can take care of this dirt in a later time. There's another pillar off in the distance. So there's a lot to discuss. There's a lot to cover. There's a lot of stuff I want to do. I just have to actually sit down and do it. Especially with more advanced items and things of that nature. So hopefully if I skip something, people aren't going to go, "Oh, you didn't cover this. You didn't." I'm assuming if you're watching this far in, you kind of have a hang on a lot of the stuff in the game. And I don't need to get into too much advanced stuff. But as always, if there's suggestions and things you want to see, things you want me to go over in the tutorials, you just gotta let me know. You know, just shoot me a message on YouTube, shoot me a message on Twitter, Facebook, whatever it may be. You know, just if there's something you want to see, just let me know. And I will accommodate. Like somebody very early on wanted to see sticky pistons and such like that. And I really want to start incorporating that because I think on the... Whoa. FRAPS, stop screwing with me. On the vanilla Go-Gurt server, I definitely want to get into some stuff. You know, these guys have built some pretty fancy schmancy things, and I want to do the same. I want to build things that, you know, so that use switches and the doors the walls open up, and all of a sudden you're inside of my domain. And I just had never had the time to really look at it. I know these types of things aren't that complicated. It's more or less getting the redstone right when you want to do certain things, and that's probably the biggest reason why I haven't done them. So we shall see. Hopefully I have enough planks for this. This is quite the build. Look at this. This goes all the way across. I'm going to continue to work on this. I'm going to actually cut away for a little bit and try to get this done. It's getting dark again, and bad things are going to start happening. So I will be back in a little while when this is most of the way done, I believe. So stay tuned. So let's see if I can hit him. Gotcha. Feet. Nope, can't hit you down there. You know, you are not welcome here, so get out of here. Thank you. Alright, time to head on down and take a look at what this looks like now. Squid. I did have one minor incident, and we do have to finish connecting these, but we should be in good enough shape. You, my friend, are not welcome. Get out of there. Bombs this time? What over here? My arrow. Oh, you dropped a bow though. Very nice. Okay. So the last step with the initial build is to go ahead and connect, which I've gotten lucky on so far. And let me grab this dirt too, since it's not needed anymore. I said, let me grab the dirt. Now that the basic part is done, we can go ahead and start planting the trees. Now, I would suggest fencing this off. See if I got lucky again. I missed this thing. Whoa. Alright, I got all of them. Cool. But this is the basic idea. Now, you want to smack FRAPS when it acts up like it's been doing. Now the basic idea is we've got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So that would be the area where I would want to put a sapling if I wanted to put one here. So, but we're not going to put one here. There's the block. 1, 2, 2. Yeah. I think that is going to be the way to go. 2, 3, bang. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can just go on the line, down the line. And this should be right in the center. It should be if I do this right. 3, 4, and just so on and so forth. Until you get down to the end. And I gotta keep an eye out. There was a creeper floating around down here while I was doing this. Now the way this is set up, I can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows of trees. So if there's one particular type of tree that I like more than the others, I can use that one more often. Okay. You can, whoa, see, look at that. That one grew already. And see how that worked? It can potentially grow taller than this, but it's not going to. And with these set up the way they are, you should be able to get a pretty good set of trees. Now let's say I want some jungle wood. We're gonna go ahead and do the same thing over here. So actually 1, 2, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and we've got some spruce and we've got some birch, and I like spruce. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that sets up a nice set of trees, and these guys will grow. And you can just go on down the line and plant them all. I'm going to finish doing that, and we will see what it looks like when I am done, so stay tuned. Alright, we got several trees up on the ground, and now the only other thing left really to do is to get some torches into them. Get some torches set up in here and really get this lit up nicely, because you do not want to be dealing with a lighting issue. Stop doing that. Oh gosh, I hate when it does this kind of stuff. But you know, this is the general idea. Get some light in here. You know, give these trees a chance to grow. And before you know it, you will have quite the operation going. See, that guy spotted me all the way over here. This is why it's so dangerous to do this stuff at night. Yeah, I hear ya. I'm a little busy right now, though, so you're just gonna have to deal. Now, I'll eventually go through and space these guys out better, but for the time being, we're about to have a zombie issue, so we're gonna get on out of here and we're gonna head back to the bed, because as much as I would love to play with the zombies right now, I do not feel like actually playing with them. I just want to get this over with and finish this up and have a nice pretty tree farm. For everybody to look at. So let's go and sleep. Yes, and you see all the game mode updated because I needed more supplies to finish it. I would recommend, depending on how big, if you're gonna do the size that I have gone with, you're going to need, oh gosh, I went through 8 stacks of birch. Haha, zombies are burning, zombies are burning. Come on, zombies. Get out of there. Come on. Come on. You need to burn. I'm not hitting you. Oh! Lit me on fire, punk. First things first, though. Yeah, there we go, game. Come on. I'm not doing anything too terribly fancy. I just want to light this area up effectively. See? Double torches. Like I said, as time goes on, these guys will grow. They'll grow nice and tall. And you will have no shortage of wood, which is really what you're aiming for. You're just aiming for a nice supply of wood to sustain you in your game. And that's what this will do. This will allow you to achieve that goal and fall into the water. Smooth move. And this way too, if you have any building project, you have all the different types of wood that you could possibly want. And you know, I prefer oak and spruce, so hence the choices that I made. I wouldn't have chosen those if I didn't like them. Now I've got light up there for spawning purposes. I do not like stuff spawning above me and falling down. Now, the final step that I have to undertake, and I don't know if I have enough fence for this, but hopefully we do. Get out of here. Is to fence this off. You know, it's kind of amazing to me that grass can stop a fence post from going in. I'm going to put a gate back here, I think. Get out of here. Debating if I want to put a gate on. I knew that was going to do that too, and I did it anyway. Actually, these ones right by the fence don't need to be there. So we'll put one on the back. I'll probably put one on the ends and just go from there. So we're going to go ahead and do this. And that's pretty much it for this episode. I mean, not much more to it. It's pretty straightforward. It's simple, but it's effective, and it will help you in the long run. Trust me, as someone who runs out of wood on a regular basis. I never seem to have enough wood. In fact, I didn't have enough wood for this project, and that was because I ended up making it a lot bigger than I actually anticipated making it, but there's a reason for that. Stuck on a tree, aren't I? Yeah, there we go. It's going to leave me... What the hell? No. Can we do this the correct way? Thank you. It leaves me with plenty of wood for any future projects that I have. I hope I have enough grass or dirt. Do this. And that is what matters, especially if you're going to be making lots of tools and other such things. And I really need to find out what is in this area that causes this game to just hiccup so much over here. I need to get out of here so I can see. Okay, right there. Let's connect you and then continue on over here. Any torches that are within a couple of blocks of this are going to get moved. Apologies again. This is what happens when you are operating on a substandard system. Oh my gosh, I don't think I put enough torches over here, did I? Double torch there. Skipping a FRAPS. I feel like to this day that the issue is more FRAPS than anything else, because when I run this game without FRAPS, it still kind of does what it does, but it's much more consistent and doesn't seem to have the same skipping problem that I have when I'm running FRAPS. Oh, hello, tree. Guess I got the fence number right. You, Mr. Solitary Lonely Fence, can come back in here. And like I said, I'll probably at some point pretty that up. Maybe I'll go on a clay expedition and gather a bunch of clay. But we'll see. I definitely want you there. You there. And then, I don't know. That seems like a good place. Torch there. And then I'll have to figure out where to place them over here. But as you can see, the trees are growing. Oh, look at this. Didn't anticipate that. I may have to enclose that slightly with the jungle. That's kind of cool, though, that it did that. That doesn't bother me too much. I can just climb up and get it. That's not an issue whatsoever. But we'll pretty this up. We'll make this look all nice and pristine and desirable. Do some work off camera. But for now, this is your basic tree farm. It is operational and it will provide me with pretty much all the wood I would ever possibly. Okay, and you're probably wondering what the heck happened. Well, what happened was I did not realize how much I had actually recorded tonight, and it ran long and cut off right when I was about to show off what was I was putting up torches and then it cut off. So we're gonna take a quick run back and look at the finished project, because I looked back and did not realize that it had stopped recording, although I should have, because my frame rate was tremendous. So there's the finished project. As you can see, the trees are kind of out of control, but that's okay because we can get up there and get this taken care of. In fact, I'll probably put some ladders off to the side. That is bizarre. I don't even know how it's doing that. So the rest of these are real tiny and small, but everything else is just like boom. That's just weird. But in any case, that's the finished product. It looks nice. It's gonna need a little bit of work all the way around. Oh, I didn't put torches up here. And that is it. We are done. We are going to head back for real this time and call it and see about getting this rendered out and clearing some space, because I still have a ton of editing to do from the vanilla Gogurt stuff. And I don't want to delete those raw files yet, even though I've rendered out one episode already, because there are I want to make a collection of clips. In any case, we gotta sort some stuff out. I'll probably do a lot of sorting and stuff off camera, but that's it. That's a tree farm. You are now set with wood. If you have any questions about it, feel free to ask me or look up MrMFretwell's tutorial on it. He explains it really well in detail. And just a word of advice, if you're going to do this, have at least 8 stacks of planks. I don't know if that got cut out or not. 8 stacks of planks, 3 stacks of fences if you're going to do it as big as I did it. You can make it as big or small as you want though. So in the meantime, next tutorial we will head down into the mine shaft. We will do some exploration and see what treasure we can find. I hope you enjoyed this video and hope you stick around to watch the next one. And if you haven't already subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? I do lots of fun stuff, don't I? This was fun, right? Cut you. Alright, I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up. It would help me out a lot. Thanks. Bye.